to Beyond the Headlines on our WMBD Plus app, where we break down today's local news stories with our very own reporters. I'm Alex Berger.
And I'm Christopher Huselig. Today we will be talking about an amazing game put on for students that's part of a nationwide initiative. Then, a new Irish gift shop in the Twin Cities is starting to get busy around the holidays.
That's right. And lastly, a local Christmas legend spent today shopping for presents to give kids at the Children's Hospital of Illinois. I'll be talking a little bit about that one.
Oh man, I can't wait. Our first big local story of the day, however, the Amazing Shake. It's a unique kind of competition for primary school and junior high students to learn about workplace skills. Alex went to the event earlier today and explains how it works.
That's right. So we're talking about what is the Amazing Shake. You may think, is this like a dance move thing? No, this is about handshakes and being professional. So give me your best handshake. Nice.
That's the wrong hand. That's the left hand. You should shake with
all
your
right, right here.
There
All
we
right,
go.
there you go. So basically, the Amazing Shake, it was started in Atlanta at the Ron Clark Academy. Peoria Public Schools draws a lot of their inspiration from the Ron Clark Academy. And what it is, as you can see in the video, there are two stations. There's the Gauntlet, which you see right there. That's where they go around to different stations and they wait for the gong sound so they can transition. Right there, that's the clock. That's Work the Room. They get 27 minutes to network with as many people in that room as they can. And they have scorecards. So they have to do these things in order to rack up these points. The more points they get, the closer they can get to winning.
So, how are they scored? How does that scoring system work?
Yeah, well, similar to, on a test, there's not like things they're quizzed on or anything like that. But when you take your standardized tests, the biggest thing they say is make sure you write your name. That's a big part of it. That was always like 400 points or whatever for our tests. For that, that's introducing themselves. So I would say, hi, I'm Alex Berger, reach my hand out for a handshake. That's a big part of it. More of that is also how well they're able to answer interview questions. So they're interviewed by, as you can see, the Circle of Doom in one of the videos. There was a lot of chairs that are circled around with professionals sitting in them. They're judges. So all of the adults you saw, those are judges. And they are there to score. They each have a little scorecard, and they hand it to them. And the better they do, the more professional they kind of present themselves. They get more scores. And yeah, at the end of the day, they have a winner. It's 3 days. And the three winners at the end of each day go on to Atlanta.
So what are the administration's hopes for next year?
Yeah, so this is the first time this has been in Peoria. So this is a regional competition, and it's similar to like a spelling bee. But what they hope to do is have the same kind of thing next year, but for high schoolers. So in speaking to one of the administrators there, they said that it would actually be really fun to see the high schoolers do Work the Room.
Yeah.
Because they'd be a lot more competitive.
Yep.
They'd probably be like, oh, excuse me. And they'd like shake the hands. Whereas the kids are, they have the knowledge of, okay, I got to get my tasks done, and they just go and do that. And it's a really interesting thing. I've never really seen anything like it before.
Yeah, that's important skills to know too. A good handshake goes a long ways in the world.
It does. I've covered many a job fair, many different, career preparedness, events. But this is something I haven't really seen before. So, but switching gears here, we love talking about dogs here on the headlines, don't we?
Yeah, we do. We love dogs.
What better than thousands of friendly pooches breaking an unofficial world record in South America? Check this out, 2,397 golden retrievers in Argentina. Owners swapped fun facts about their favorite breeds. The dogs got to know each other with some friendly sniffing. Some were wearing soccer jerseys, others wearing tutus, even Star Wars bandanas.
That is awesome. That sounds like
Heaven.
Can I do a mental health work trip to Argentina for a golden retriever convention?
Right, yeah.
Do you think that would be allowed? Look at that hat. Oh, that's awesome. He's matching hats with his owner. He's also tired, so he's just giving his owner a big hug.
Just a good old boy. It's kind of like you and I.
No, it's not.
You're the golden retriever in the situation. No. Sarah's is definitely.
Blasphemous. Blasphemous.
It's kind of like Frankenstein, though. We kind of switch which one we are on each day. I don't know. I've always seen the ones, because I have a dachshund and a chihuahua. I've always wanted to see always wanted to go to like the dachshund meetups and see all of the different dachshunds, because they're just so fun. Well, when we come back on Beyond the Headlines, we've got Austin Feeman live in our Twin Cities newsroom to tell us about a new Irish American gift shop starting to get busy around the holidays. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Another big local story of the day. An Irish gift shop has opened up in Uptown Normal.
Yeah, and WMBD's Austin Feeman joins us live from the Twin Cities newsroom to tell us more about what they offer and what their future has in store. Now, Austin, what is the American Irish gift shop, and what do they offer?
Yeah, so basically the American Irish Gift Shop is exactly what the title says. It's an Irish gift shop that offers Irish and American-made items that you can't get anywhere else. A lot of their items are from specifically Ireland. They're made in Ireland and then shipped over to America and sold at the shop. And then they also have some items that are American-made in the shop as well. Now, the shop is above the Rock Restaurant in Uptown Normal. Excuse me. And the owners, Stephen and Brandy Caulfield, they are some of the nicest people I think I've ever met. They are, if you're ever in Uptown, I definitely suggest going up there and talking with them. They open up the shop to sell all these Irish goods, but also to, share some of the Irish culture and whatnot, and really just talk Ireland with people who want to talk with them. If you want to connect, they want to connect with the people in Normal, and they want to talk with the people in Normal. But, Stephen, one of the owners, he told me when I was over there that if you want one of those Kiss Me, I'm Irish t-shirts, to go to Walmart, because they don't have them and they won't have them. Everything that they have is original and you can't get anywhere else. You can't even get it online unless you want to pay extreme shipping fees to ship from Ireland. So, they have everything from jewelry, clothing, religious items, home decor, drinkware, kitchenware, all sorts of different things. They even have groceries there, Irish groceries, which is pretty amazing.
Walmart. Wow. That's really interesting. Austin, nice haircut, by the way. So my question for you is actually, I know this is, a very popular area for, small shops, mom and pop shops, but why open in Normal?
Yeah, thank you, Alex. I just got this haircut last night, and I feel like a whole new man. But anyways, they opened in Normal because they're Normal residents. They've been there for about 6 years, and, Uptown Normal is pretty close to home for them. So it only made sense to open up a shop in Uptown Normal. Now, they told me that there are no Irish gift shops in Central Illinois, which is pretty crazy because there's a lot of Irish pubs, and they were also telling me there's a pretty dense Irish community in Central Illinois. So the fact that there wasn't any Irish shops kind of was daunting to them. So they wanted to open something up for people who wanted Irish gifts, trinkets, whatnot, Christmas gifts, to have somewhere to go. They wanted to bring the Irish community and culture to the Twin Cities for people to, learn and share, experiences.
Yeah, we got an Irish guy sitting right here, actually.
Yeah. All right, Austin, so I guess my final question for you, what other things will they offer in the future? What are their plans going forward?
Yeah, so a lot of their plans, they have some pretty big ones, if you ask me. Their next thing that they want to do is try to have a rosary in the shop before or after they open or close. That is something that they really want to do. They were telling me they're very religious, and then their religion is very important to them, so they wanted to bring that into the shop. They also were talking about possibly doing tours of Ireland, having that option to go to the shop, and they will help you, they will take you over there and literally show you around Ireland, which honestly is so cool. I definitely would do it. In the next few weeks, they just had their soft opening last week, so they are going to have more items coming into the shop as the weeks go on, and hopefully more people will start to come and check out what they have. They have a lot of really cool things, a lot of really cool trinkets, and you can also just go there to sit down. They have a fireplace in there as well, where you can just sit down, enjoy, and watch people watch in Uptown Normal.
Well, fantastic. Thank you for joining us, Austin. Great report. Now, switching gears now. So Ryan and Eileen Downing, we don't know them, but they gave birth to a baby boy this past September. The parents, they're both big fans of the Chicago Bears, so they had one name in mind, Packer. No, I'm just kidding. His name is Bear. That's right. Their newborn son's name is Bear, which makes his full name Bear Downing.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Ryan says he's been a Bear fan for his entire life. And when he suggested the name at a family function after they learned they were having a boy, everyone loved it. Well, yeah. Bears, Lions.
Bear down.
We're going play-by-play now. Oh, look at him. Okay, so I've got a question for you, Chris. Look at, that's them. Hello.
Hello, friends. Nice to meet you.
So I got a question for you, Christopher. If you could name your child after either any football, something, mascot, or player, who would you name it?
Christopher Hueslig.
You see what he did? Sarah thought that was really funny.
I am pretty comedic.
NFL. Sorry, go ahead.
Creed.
That's good. That's
I like that
good.
name. I like it.
when I was young, I wanted to name my daughter Hester.
Nice.
Because obviously
like Esther, but
Devin Hester. Yeah, Devin Hester. That's my football idol. And Sarah was saying Hollywood after Hollywood Brown, but that's
his nickname.
But what's his real name again? Marquise.
Marquise.
Yeah, Marquise Brown. So, but that's what we would name. So, we've got one more local story for you when we return on Beyond the Headlines. It's actually me talking about a local Christmas legend who did some of his gift shopping today. We'll be right back.
Now for another big local story of the day, a local Christmas legend, Santa Bill, shopping for thousands of presents today to deliver to the Children's Home of Illinois. Alex, you were with him. What did Santa Bill do today?
Yeah, so he does this every year for 29 years. He's been delivering, he buys presents and he delivers them to the Children's Hospital of Illinois. And today, it was kind of interesting to see because he goes to Walmart. So that's what he did today. He went to Walmart and he kind of just talks out loud at what he's going to buy. And he'll be like, oh, that's cool. Give me 5 of them. And he puts them in there. Now, this is all through donations. So he is looking to spend about $100,000 in toys this year. That's $25,000 more than he wanted to do last year, or that he had budgeted for last year. Walmart also provided him with about $1,000 to spend today, but he just kept putting toys in the cart, and it was pretty cool. He filled 20 carts full of toys.
I could get 5 Legos for that price.
It's actually Lego.
Yeah, it is. Anyway, Alex.
Yeah, just going along with it. So in my digital story, I kind of touched on this, but it's kind of like every kid's dream to just go in the Walmart and be like, give me 5 of these.
Yeah.
Give me 6 of those. And it's fun. He kind of has like a childlike wonder where he's like, whoa, that's cool. He'll be like, I'll come back for the Sonics and stuff like that. And he'll go around and shop. And do what he needs to do. And it's all for the kids. He loves giving back. And so it's all just to give to the kids for Christmas.
That's awesome, Alex. So how did this all start?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, 29 years ago, what it started as was sports memorabilia. So he told me a story about, obviously, Lions running back Barry Sanders. There was a rookie card that he had. And, there was a kid who was having a difficult time during his treatment. And he gave him a $250 Barry Sanders card. And he was like, I wonder how much that's worth today. But what he would do is he'd basically get sports memorabilia, go to camps, Bears, Packers, get it signed, give it away to the kids for Christmas.
That's awesome.
And it's evolved over the years to a shopping spree. So he presented he's done this so long, he presented the Walmart workers with like engraved plaques and like with their names on it because he knows them. He knows this is Walmart on Allen Road in Peoria, and he knows them. He's been there so much, and it's just evolved so much. I mean, from going from sports memorabilia to $100,000 budget.
That's crazy.
Wish I had a $100,000 toy budget, but
Me too.
this is for a good cause.
So with this being the 29th year, what is the future looking like? Does he plan to keep on with this path?
Yes, he does. He was telling me he's excited for next year. He's going to do this until the wheels of the cart fall off. Really,
The shopping cart, because there's so many toys in it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just going to keep going. I actually remember he filled his cart, and then they go, all right, you want to move to the next cart? And he's like, no, we can put stuff underneath. And so he just kept going. 20 carts of that, and I mean, he just wants to keep going. I imagine his goal will get higher and higher, and it'll be pretty fun for him.
That's
so
awesome.
It's a good thing to have for the kids in the
Love hearing
Children's
about
Hospital.
those stories around Christmas time.
Yes, you do. All right, well, switching gears now. Last week we shared a story about a raccoon breaking into a convenience store in Virginia and ransacking shelves of alcohol. What a silly guy. The furry suspect got extremely intoxicated and was found passed out in the store's bathroom. Now, after the story has gone viral, the Virginia Alcoholic Beverage Control Authority has released fun drink recipes inspired by the drunk raccoon. They include a Trash Panda Old Fashioned, Midnight Mass Gin Fizz, and a Rye Rascal Sour. Aww.
What? That is awesome. Like,
What a good time.
I hope that raccoon's okay.
I was just thinking that.
That was probably a rough.
Sarah says he's okay and he was released back into the wild.
Let's go. That was probably a rough.
Could you imagine his stories that he gave back to his wildlife? He had to wait. Say it one more time, Sarah. He had a really crazy hangover the next day.
Sure
is what happened.
He went back to his friends, and it's like when you tell you're called, you're not going to believe this.
He goes, dude.
Guys, they're like, oh, where were you? I was in a bathroom.
Except it was just all squeaking. Yeah, what a fun little guy. I'm a big fan of like critters. Like anything that's really kind of described as a critter, I'm a big fan of. Like I know they can be pretty destructive to like garages and stuff, but like mice, I think they're so cute. But then like they chew holes through our boxes.
Well, they're cute when they're outside.
Right. You don't think it's cute when they're okay? I also don't think it's
Not when they're in my home.
You know what? Hey, this raccoon sounds like it's a pretty fun time.
I'm sure he had a great time, and I don't know who picked up his tab, but
and he's also invited to the New Year's Eve party. Well, thanks for joining us today on Beyond the Headlines.
yeah, you can find all these stories and more over on our website, ciproud.com.
For breaking news and weather updates 24/7, log on to ciproud.com and download the free CI Proud to Go mobile app.